It's me, Red the Dinosaur, and today in the crew too. Yes, it has been a while since I actually do a video about this game, but yeah, whatever. So, basically, in Valentine's Day, the crew and Ivory Tower decided to release three new vehicles that were kind of part of the drip feed of the last update. Yeah, they are doing the same of GTA Online, which is awful, but you know, it is what it is, I suppose. The game is old, and I guess this strategy makes older games last longer. I don't know. Anyways, the cars in questions were actual three Porsches: the Porsche 356, the Porsche 911 RS 2.7, and the Porsche 959. Yes, I know I'm saying Porsche wrong. Don't get mad at me. Well, anyways, so these three cars were basically released on Valentine's Day, as I was saying, and yeah, let's see how they are. Well, as you can see, they are in a bundle if you want to check them out. This is like 600k, not too expensive. Customization is pretty rich on all of the cars. You can actually make them wide body if you want. Especially the 959, that looks awful, but if you want it wide body, well, you can do it. Same goes to the Porsche 911 RS and the 356 that I actually put the wide body in. So you have plenty of customization to play around if that's your thing. Let's see about performance. Well, let's start with the car that was pretty disappointing for me, was the 959. I was actually looking forward for the Porsche 959 because basically it's one of those Halo Porsche cars that are important. Because, well, we in the game the 918 is already there, the Carrera GT is already there, the 911 GT1 was released as well. So basically the only car that remained was the 959, and we got the car. And the important thing about like the cars I mentioned is that they are really good cars. They are extremely good performing, but the 959 is the complete opposite. This car slides a lot. It's pretty awful to drive, to be honest. I was expecting way more, and kind of doesn't make sense because the 959 is very well known for being actually pretty behaved in its handling. So I don't know why Ivory Tower made it so slidey and uncontrollable. So again, if you want to drive this car, it's better that you set up a really good tuning setup to this thing, because this car loves to slide, and in its stock form is pretty. It's not great to drive. So much of a shame of this car. I was expecting way more, but you know, it is what it is, and I don't think this is a bug. So again, quite of a shame, but it is what it is. Let's continue with the Porsche 356. Basically, the kind of the granddad of all the Porsches that we got. Is basically the first iteration of a Porsche civilian car, if you ignore the Volkswagen Beetle made by Ferdinand Porsche. But is what you expect of an old car. It drives like a tractor, and it's not very fast, but in my opinion it's okay. Not all the cars have to be quick. Well, in exception with the 959, because well, you expect that the 959 will be fast, but it's also not very fast as well. But that's it. That we mentioned the car a long time ago. But yeah, the 356 doesn't drive very well. It's a bit slow. But again, it's an old Porsche, and I don't mind it. And it's more of a car that you want to cruise around, which this game lets you do that. And it's pretty good at it. So if you want to just drive an old Porsche, that's your best option. But the car that I really liked is the 911 RS 2.7. And in this game, we already have a good chunk of 911s. And most of them are really good performing. The 992, the 911 GT2 from 1995, the GT3 RS, and a few others that escape my mind are actual really good cars. And I think the GT2 from the 90s was the second fastest car. And even was the fastest car from the street race for a while until the Lamborghini Countach came out. So the RS from the 1973 is a perfect car. Like in my case, it drives very well, handles excellent. Even without the wide body, it just drives really good. If you want to customize it like an RWB Porsche, you can do that too. Is a really good car. The cornering is excellent. It's a bit lacking of top speed, but the handling overall is really good. Makes it a really good car for short track racing and for circuits, especially because it just behaves very well in comparison with the 959 and the 356 that are just very they have like a very bad temper, to call it that way. So I would totally recommend getting this 911 if you can get it completely. If you want to get it, just get this car and don't invest the 600k on the two cars if you don't want to. But most of the people want to get those three cars just to import them to the Crew Motorfest. And that's pretty much it. Again, I know that the Crew 2 is pretty much an old dinosaur to this at this point, and I know I know that some people would like to just buy this pack on the Crew 2 just to import it to the Crew Motorfest. I just hope the 959 on Motorfest drives better than here on the Crew 2. I know, again, if you want the 959, better get yourself a tuning setup and make this car slide less, and I'm pretty sure that will be a really good contender. But in my opinion, nothing too exciting. I was expecting a bit more, but this game is a bit old, and we have the new game, so it's not a big of a deal for me that some cars are not especially performing well. This game already accomplished a cycle. It did it very well, so let's move on. It is what it is. So yeah, guys, let me know your opinions in the comment section right below about the Porsche pack that we got in February. If you like it, if you not, if you like one car or all the cars, let me know in the comment section. What do you think? I'm open for all opinions and any ideas. So yeah, thank you guys, and see you on the next one. Goodbye.